What's up everybody, and welcome back to another action figure review. Today, we're checking out Neca's Usagi Yojimbo from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles animated series.
Be warned, you are no match for me.
Not another mutant. First shells, and now fur.
Now, I've been so incredibly pumped to get this figure in my hands and add him to my collection. He's one of my favorite characters of all time in the TMNT franchise, and he is by far one of my favorite action figures of the original Playmates line. Come on, look how cool this action figure is. He doesn't look anything like his cartoon counterpart you see behind him, and I loved that this guy came with so many accessories. That was my favorite part about this Usagi Yojimbo from Playmates. Now, he also does come with amazing accessories like we'd all expect, but we'll get to that momentarily. This is the front of the box, the VHS style look of the animated series TMNT line. There's the logo and the title of the box episode, The Tale of Usagi Yojimbo. I love how shocked and scared Leo and Raph are. They're just blown away and scared as hell. As shell, rather. Let's take a look at the side panel here. We have our Neca branding, TMNT branding, title of the box here with volume number 8 at the bottom. Turn to the back here. This is the cool part of the packaging. As always, we got awesome cartoon snapshots or renditions from the cartoon here. We have a little write-up of the figure itself. We have some product shots down here and up top on the left here. Love this artwork down here. We don't have these turtles yet. Neca has not released them, so it kind of makes me wonder if we're actually gonna get these, I don't know, back alley gang turtles. That looks really, really cool. I'd love to see those. There's the side panel like the other one, and that is about it. There's a shot of the top right up there with the logo, and that's it for the Usagi Yojimbo box, guys.
What's in the box?
No, we're not done. Let's take a look at what's inside. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
I love this. This is so cool. Look at that. Again, I say it in every Neca review that I have or shoot. These photos never disappoint. That is frame worthy. I love that you actually see a little bit of the accessories that he comes with in the back. Speaking of which, let's take a look at this panel here. We have the figure itself. It is a ultimate style box, so it is very cool. We see all the weapons and the items and accessories inside. His dice show over here. We got his fist knife. We got his kunai, a bunch of extra hands, a swappable head, which is cool. This dinosaur that I have no idea where it's from. And then we also have this rice hat, Raiden hat. Just look how awesome this action figure looks. I am super, super pumped, if you guys can't tell, to bust this guy out of here and take a look. So without further ado, everybody, let's check out Usagi Yojimbo from Neca. And here he is, our Rabbit Ronin Usagi Yojimbo. He is absolutely awesome. Guys, I couldn't put him down for at least 30 minutes. I loved messing around with him, playing around, checking out all his a million accessories. He comes in an amazing package full of all the awesome stuff that you could ever want in a action figure. He's just fantastic. And as you can see here, I have him in a outfit, a gown, like a gi, that I had no idea he comes with. But I found out where it's from. It's from the episode called Usagi Yojimbo, where he appears in. And this is the outfit that the turtles get him, while the turtles were wearing the rock star costumes with the jackets. Now, he does look really cool wearing this jacket, gown, gi outfit thing. It is a soft goods fabric, so it's very nicely done, minus this little piece right here that's starting to frill. And there is surprisingly, there's an awesome bendy wire up here in the hood, so you can really stretch out that top part right here where his face sticks out. So it's really cool. Again, I had no idea this was even in the box, so that's awesome. And he does come with this long, stretchy material ribbon belt. So this is how it looks like, and it's easy to take on and off. You just slip it on and you slip it off like that. Easy peasy. This is how the interior looks. You can see all the stitching. Looks very, very nice. Good quality. This is the figure itself. Looks really, really nice. I'm like kind of blown away how cool it is. I love the coloring on here. Very nice, soft blue. And he looks exactly like he popped out of the screen. Of all figures in the Toon line, this guy looks like he popped right out of the TV.
Allow me the privilege of annihilating you.
Love the paint job, that black line work that Neca is so famous for, especially when it comes down to their Toon line. It looks really nice on this figure. Let's flip to the back here. And you keep seeing me like pop his hand in and out. It just falls out so easily. They're very loose. There's the other deco on the back side here of Usagi. Looks really cool. I like these little, I know they're not chocolate chips, but they look like chocolate chips. I like the chocolate chips. I'm not a big fan of that shadow play, the dark on the back, the light on the front. It doesn't look too bad on this Usagi, but overall, I kind of hate it. I wish it was one color. It's not really present on this figure, especially looking at it from the front, thanks to, the pants being black. Really nice details on the feet. You can really see all the fur and the textures, even on his toes, heck, even on his hands. You can see all the textures. Check that out. Even on his face. Look at all the fur texture there. Absolutely incredible work here on the texture game. Look at that. Beautiful. I love the cheeks here, how it frills like that. Ugh. Feels like I'm holding a cartoon. That's the crazy thing about this figure. Anyway, that is the overall figure in general. Let's check out all of his awesome accessories. He does come with a lot, and you guys probably noticed that he is wearing the floppy ears, and that is because, let's pull out the first accessory, and we'll do the rice hat. This is one of my favorite accessories he comes with. It's actually pretty awesome. I'm a big fan of these hats anyway. I love all characters that actually wear these, Raiden to be one of them. The reason why he has these floppy ears is so that you can actually put the hat on him, just like that, with the ears on. And it kind of just slips on under his chin, like that. And it looks great, and it's very snug. It doesn't want to fall off or anything. You can see there, like, you can actually use his little cheek furs here to kind of lock in the strap. There you go. It's a little bit tighter now that it's locked in the cheek furs, as you can see right there. Looks really, really good on this figure. Man, just check that out. Like, look how much character you can get from posing this Usagi. Like, phenomenal. Now, instead of having Usagi wearing it, you can actually just slip it back there on his neck, and you can get the other ears and pop them on. Bam, and we've got new ears. And I love these ears because you can just move them around, and they add so much character and flow and movement. The ears just kind of direct your eyes into a certain direction, It kind of puts a lot of flow and balance into your composition. If you're a toy photographer, I can really see these ears coming in a lot of use, especially when it comes down to movement and like wind. Especially when it comes down to this figure, you can have him, standing in a grain field or whatever, I just imagine the wind blowing in his ears, and you can just see and feel and hear the wind blow with his ears. Looks so cool. Oh, look at it. His hands just fall off because they're so loose in there. They just like pop right off. Let's swap out his head. Now, one thing you do want to be careful with when putting on the rice hat is these straps. They are just thin plastic and rubber. They're not string or anything. They're not wire. You can actually break them quite easily if you do tug on them or kind of strain them in a way that you're putting a lot of pressure on them. They're gonna break. So just be mindful and be careful when you're slipping this on Usagi. Enough about the hat. Let's check out the other accessories, and we'll start off with this green dinosaur. I have no idea where it appears. It's probably some pre-mutated dinosaur or something, character from the show that I don't know where it's from, but if you guys know, let me know down in the comments. That'd be awesome. He's got a wicked katana. Well, this is called the Daisho. It's the katana, which is the longer blade, and the tanto, which is the shorter blade. They're very, very well done and sculpted and painted. There we go. Even the scabbard here, really, really nice. They are attached, so they're not separate, which is really cool. I appreciate that. They always do come in pairs like this. The blades themselves are quite sturdy. Like, I can put a little bit of tension, but They are thin. You can just even see how thin they are. So do be careful you don't break them. Nice detail on the handle here. Nice paint job. Very, very nice. And that goes with the Tanto as well. Now, Neca, just like the movie Foot Soldiers, Neca in this pack included this stretchy belt here that you can wrap around Usagi, and you can actually attach the daisho like that. Unfortunately, it's a black stretchy material, and it'll just cover up the nice deco that we have going on with the belt. I'm not a fan of this, especially if he's wearing a white belt. It makes zero sense. I wish they actually just sculpted the belt into the daisho here, and maybe we can pin it in somehow. But right now, all we could do is wrap this around him. So you can see that it kind of just covers the belt. It looks silly, in my opinion. Not a fan. Look at that. It just covers it. Not a fan. I'm never going to be, displaying my Usagi like this at all. So I'm just going to take this off right now. We have the fist blade, or the Qatar, I believe it's called. Always came with turtles, especially Raphael. You can slip it in Raph's back in the belt. It was awesome. Great paint job on it, as well as you can see the blade, 2 different grays, and the handle, really, really nice. Good size as well. Now, you can't release a Samurai Ninja without a kunai. Here is the kunai that he comes with. It doesn't have a string or a rope around the end, which is too bad, but you can just take some jute twine, wrap it around there, call it a day, and you got Scorpion Spear, basically, or a kunai whip. Last but not least, we've got extra hands. We have 2 extra pairs of hands. We've got closed fist hands, and we have the open grip hands. Let me slap these on so you guys can see how they look. So there is Usagi with the fist hands. They look really nice on him, very expressive. And of course, we have the gripping hands. There they are on him. We'll stick some weapons in his hands so you guys see them. So there he is with the swords in his hand. They look really, really nice. And that is a face that looks absolutely gorgeous. Look at that beautiful paintwork on there. I know I'm going back to the face. I'm all over the place with this guy. First the cookies, now the face, then the weapons. It's crazy. That black line work on this face here. I love the brow here. I love the whiskers. I forgot to even talk about this face. The buck teeth. I love those teeth. He's so cute. I love this one. This is definitely my favorite of the 2 heads. That is all the accessories on this Usagi Yojimbo. And with that out of the way, let's go ahead and check out all of his articulation. Checking out the articulation on this Usagi. Guys, this is a phenomenal figure when it does come down to articulation. It is mirrored on both sides, so we're only going to need to check out one side of this figure. And we're going to start off with the feet. So he can move his foot up and down. It is on an ankle rocker, so you can rotate it left, rotate it right, get those really nice pivot points and angles so that he can do cool stances like that and have his feet flat on the ground. Honestly, his feet articulate so well and look so good with these baggy pants. And with that being said, he does have a single jointed knee. Again, these pants are pretty baggy, so there isn't going to be any room for double jointed knees, which I'm totally fine with. This looks phenomenal. And he can do some pretty rad splits. He has wide feet as well, so yeah, there we go. You can really get him to stand on his own, no problem. You can probably put him in a nice kicking pose. He does have a rotation in the waist. You can rotate it all the way around. His torso, as you can see, is a little soft and rubbery. It doesn't have that much crunch forward or back. He does have quite the arm movement as well. That's as far as you can lift his shoulders, so all the way up. He does have a single jointed elbow, and his wrists, of course, they can move forward and backwards. They are on that rocker there and have a little bit of articulation. They are too loose though, as you can see. I can pop it right in and out. And of course, last but not least, he has great head and neck articulation. He can actually look straight down to his feet. Let's get his ears pointing in the right direction. There we go. You can rotate it all the way around, of course. Looks all broody and moody and like he just dropped his slice of pizza. He does eat pizza. He does like pizza.
Delicious taste.
And that is all the articulation on this Usagi. You can get him into fantastic poses. I cannot wait to take photos of this guy because, I'm losing my mind. He's so cool. He's definitely already one of my favorite figures in the Neca toon line, but there is the articulation on Usagi Yojimbo. Next up, let's take a look at the size comparison between Usagi Yojimbo and other figures in the TMNT toon line. We have Usagi next to the brand new Dirk Savage here on the right. I absolutely love that action figure and character in the show. He's so cool. And on the left side, Usagi is standing, of course, next to Donatello. And last but not least, I have to do it. Let's remove Shredder and take a look at the old school Usagi Yojimbo. How cool is that figure? How cool is this new Usagi Yojimbo figure? He is hands down one of the coolest figures in the toon line so far. So overall, I absolutely love this action figure. This Usagi Yojimbo is definitely one of my favorite, maybe my favorite action figure in the Neca toon line currently. He looks like he just jumped right out of the television. He's got incredible, and I mean incredible, articulation for such a small figure. And the accessories that he comes with are just top notch. Not to mention he has a very expressive alternate head and very cool swappable ears. Shout out to Neca for doing such an incredible job with this figure, and I am so happy to have him part of my collection. Alright everyone, thanks for checking out my review of Neca's Usagi Yojimbo. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a like, comment down below, let me know if you have this figure or are thinking about picking him up. What do you like or not like about him? Let's just talk all things Ninja Turtles, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're into action figure reviews. I'll be posting more photos of Usagi Yojimbo on my Instagram, which you can check out at Claudio's Collection, so follow me there for more content. Thanks again for watching, and you can catch me in the next one.